Welcome, runners, to the Great American 5000 Recap Show presented by Buddy. I'm your host, Casey Baum, with leaderboard updates for Friday, June 19th. The Ultra Open 12-person category is still ultra running in Nairobi with 690.1 miles. The Ultra Co-Ed 12-person category and my guest for today, Team 011235813245589144233377610 with 916.4 miles. They've got some explaining to do. Stay tuned for that. The Ultra 12-person female category is still led by the New York Athletic Club with 486.1 miles. There's been a lead change in the female 24-person category. Now in first place is MRTT Vienna, No Holding Us Back, with 499.3 miles, overtaking the Flying Finns. The co-ed 24-person category is still led by Just Us Runners with 789.2 miles. And still the leader of the open 24-person category and the overall leader of the Great American 5000 is the Mashingo Misha Track Club with 1,110.4 miles. Woo! Today, I'm joined by three team members of the Ultra Co-Ed 12-person category, the team with all the funny numbers. They are putting in some ridiculous miles for just a 12-person team. They're second place overall in the Great American 5000, and with just 12 people, that is super impressive. They're here to talk a little bit about their running inspiration and what's behind that name. Enjoy the conversation. Thank you all for joining. I'm not mistaken, this is my nemesis, which is team 011235813455891442333776109. Is that correct?
That is correct. And actually, the name got trimmed a little bit after registration, so it's actually shorter than it was before.
If you go back to my first video, I think I missed one of the threes during that middle 3-3 section. So I apologize for
It's tricky.
butchering.
Just like the fact that you said every single number. We got a few good laughs out of that.
Definitely.
What is this team name all about?
I could take this one. So it's just a result of my pretty terrible sense of humor. We were doing recruitment for the team, and I threatened to send text messages to harass people that didn't respond to the email. And I said that I would have that number of messages be governed by the Fibonacci Sequence, which is the name. So we just kind of zoned in on that joke, and then eventually the name became just as many characters from the sequence that we could fit in the registration field.
Nice. Well, you guys are absolutely crushing it. I think you're at 916 miles as a team as of Friday afternoon. So I'm unfortunately going to have to keep saying your name unless anyone can knock you off of your category. But I looked up some of your miles so far. Chung, you're at I think 116 miles. I mean, it hasn't even been a full week yet. Sarah 101. Shihan 71. What in the world is going on? I mean, I have a little bit of a ultra marathon background. I ran Leadville last year, and my best week was maybe 70 miles, and that's hard to do. How are you guys getting all these miles?
Well, we've been mixing in some running with some walking. One of the things we realized as a team was that we wanted to fill up those 24 hours. That's probably the most important consideration. So
smart.
That'll let our secret out to a few teams right now.
Yeah.
I like it because, I mean, a lot of people on Strava, you kind of want to get your time, and then, maybe you're a half mile from your house and you shut your watch off, but you guys are probably, walking it in and making every step count.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
What are your guys' backgrounds? You guys always been runners?
Yeah, for the last 10 years or so, I've been running any distance from the 5K up to 50 miles. I've tackled, and I just love it. And so this was a pretty natural event, just with enjoying getting lots of miles in every week. But like Chung said, we've been trying to add some walking, which is definitely not my forte. So been leaning a little bit on the rest of the team to pick up that side of the equation.
Yeah.
Our team is realizing that the non-dog walkers are doing them, or the non-dog owners are actually doing the most walking. So we're a little confused as to how that's possible.
Interesting.
Yeah, and we have one person that is capable of walking 11-minute miles, which I still do not understand how that's possible.
No, that's
a few of us have tried to walk that 11-minute mile, and it's pretty difficult.
That's like world record pace there.
Yeah, race walking.
So Shihan, I know you used to work at the Sports Backers. What's it like kind of being back involved? Have you been speaking with a lot of your colleagues about the event?
Yeah, it's been fun. As soon as I saw the event pop up, it just seemed like a great way to support the organization, and Sports Backers just has a very special place in my heart. I worked there for about 4 years and change, and then I coached the marathon training team and the kids running program, so it's just a really special organization in general and to me specifically, so it was great to just find a way to support them throughout this pretty difficult time. So yeah, it's been great just to be involved and get to interact with them again.
Yeah. And Sarah and Chung, how do you guys feel about these virtual events? I'm sure you've done a lot of in-person events and competitions. How does the virtual event how does that differ?
This is actually the first virtual event that I've done during this interesting time, but the team component and just the competitive aspect, I think, is really making it fun and exciting. And our team, I think, is probably taking it a little bit more seriously than some of the teams lower on the leaderboard. Yeah. But it's just fun to get all of our friends that we have on the team sort of, it seems like, together, even though we're in 4 different states. Yeah. So I really like that component of it.
I was somewhat skeptical of virtual events before I signed on to this, but it was such a great opportunity, as Sarah said, to link together with friends. And, we used to run together very often on essentially a daily basis, especially when we were training for marathons. And I think this group of people are so special in that it's the perfect mix of competitiveness and collaboration. And you can really see that come to fruition when we're looking at this on a daily basis within the team. We're picking each other up. There's a lot of positive energy there. And frankly, I'm really enjoying the event. This is great. So I'm sold on virtual events.
It's a great way to stay in touch with everyone and kind of keep in contact with them and have communication about who's doing what for the day. And if someone's feeling good, they can go after it. If someone wants a rest. So it's a great way to kind of stay in constant contact with everyone. I know, so there's another team name that haunts me, and that's the Mishingo Misha Track Club, which is in first place right now. You guys aren't too far behind them. What are your without giving too much away, what are your strategies to try to catch those folks?
Oh,
I think we're doing everything we can already. Yeah.
I think they're a tough team to catch. We'd love to catch them, but they have 24 people on their team. So with 12 people on our team, we're going to find it pretty difficult unless we run 2 hours hard every day with each person.
Right.
Which I think is probably not sustainable for us.
Right.
No.
We're gonna keep trying our best though. So if they slip up, they better watch out. We're coming in hot.
Well, yeah, you guys are crushing it as just a 12-person team. They've got more people and more rest days built in there. What else? Anything else you guys wanna address?
So before Shihan moved to Idaho, he and Chung and I still currently run with a group in Richmond called the Rogue Runners, and we have a little friendly rivalry with some of them because they got a little envious that they didn't make the cut to be on our team. And so they decided to start a team of their own called the Rogue Misfits. So they're up there in the challenge as well. And we used some historical mileage data and came up with a handicap that we gave them 583 miles. So they got that much of a head start. And essentially we're racing to New York from that point on. And the team that wins, factoring in that handicap, they will select a charity, and then the losing team will donate a certain amount of money to that winning team selected charity.
That's awesome.
So
I think that's kind of made the competition a little more fun, and after some runs now and through text chains, it's really injected a little more competition between the two teams and has really created a rivalry, which,
for sure,
to be honest, one of the great things about these virtual events is, at least for me, is that it's a really good escape from our daily lives right now, with a lot of stuff going on. People are dealing with different challenges. This escapism, I think, is really healthy, and I'm really glad sports backers really stepped up and provided us with this opportunity.
Definitely, that's always for me, at least with running. Always a good way to get out there to kind of, disconnect from everything that's going on. And with running, it's always competitive, but there also always seems to be a positive aspect to it, whether it's, charities like you guys mentioned, or, supporting other people. There's always just so many great stories in running, and that's why I've always loved it.
Definitely, yeah. And especially with this event, with having a team, it's been really fun. Like we've done 2 Zoom hangouts with our whole team just to chat and get together before the event started. And we haven't been able to do stuff like that for the last 3 months. So having this event as a driver to get that kind of stuff on the calendar has just been awesome.
Yeah. Well, best of luck to you guys. You guys are absolutely crushing those miles. Let's see if you can keep up these massive weekly numbers that you're putting up. But super impressive, and congrats for being the top of the leaderboard in your category.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And thanks.
Are you on a team?
I'm on Team Big Apple or Bust, and we're not.
I like that name.
We're not quite putting up the numbers like you guys are.
Well, it's still early days yet.
For sure. Well, thank you guys for joining the show. Really appreciate it, and best of luck with everything with the Great American 5000.
Awesome. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Good luck in the rest of the race.
Thanks. You too. Thanks so much to Shihan, Sarah, and Chung for joining me today. I really enjoyed our conversation. I hope you did too. Please click the subscribe button, drop us a comment, let us know what you'd like to hear. Until next time, I'm Casey Baum with Buddy. Stay fearless out there.